Hey guys, it's Rachel from Hope Corner Farm. By day I'm a home ec teacher who teaches hundreds of students how to crochet, quilt, sew, and cook. And today I'm going to teach you how to complete a deep half double crochet or a below the bar half double crochet. Mechanically, this stitch is almost identical to a regular half double crochet. The difference comes with where we insert our hook to complete that half double crochet stitch. Let's grab a hook and some yarn and I'll show you how to complete this stitch. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and don't forget to give me some feedback on this video. Give me a like or a comment, let me know what I did well or things that I could improve upon. So for the deep half double crochet stitch, really again, and mechanically it is exactly the same as a regular half double crochet stitch. The difference comes in where we place our hook as we're going into the stitch from the previous row. Now it does give a different look to your crochet project, to your finished project, and there's a reason that I like to use this deep half double crochet stitch. I use it in a few of my headband patterns. If you can see here, there's a little bit of a difference between these two swatches, and we'll explain what makes the difference here. So this one right here, this is our deep half double crochet stitch. Just a little bit different look to that completed project. So let's grab a hook of any size that you want and some yarn. I'm using a J hook here and some light colored yarn. I like light colored yarn when I'm practicing stitches because it makes it easier to see where I'm going and what I'm doing. But grab what works for you and let's get going. So I have right here a row of half double crochet. Let's go on to the next row and I'll show you what I'm talking about for a deep or a below the bar half double crochet. So I like to chain one and turn for my half double crochets. Some people like to chain two. I like to chain one. I feel like for me it gives me straighter edges. So now if I were to do a normal half double crochet, I would yarn over and I would go into this space above this bar, and below these legs I would be going into this space. This is my traditional placement of a half double crochet. Well, today we're going to learn how to do a deep or a below the bar half double crochet. So what I do with this, same thing, I yarn over, but this time I'm going to go below this bar and into this space right here. Hopefully you can see it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So instead of going into this space, I'm instead going to go below the bar and into this space to complete my half double crochet. So I insert my hook, I yarn over, I pull through that space. Now I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And there is one deep or below the bar half double crochet. Let's see that again. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to go below the bar, not above it. So my traditional half double crochets go here. I am going down here in this space below this bar right here. So right here, hopefully you can see that. I'm going to insert my hook. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to pull through that space. Now I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 3 loops to complete that stitch. And again, yarn over. I'm going to go below the bar. So into this space down here, yarn over, pull through. Now I've got 3 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And it's really that simple. All it is a different placement of my stitch compared to where I normally do. Everything else is exactly the same about my half double crochet stitch. So I start by yarning over, just like I normally do. The only difference is this second step where I insert the hook. Instead of going above this bar, I'm going to go below it for a deeper half double crochet stitch. And I'm going to show you the difference in the look here. I'm going to get to the end of this row. I'm going to go into this kind of weird little space right here for my last stitch. So there's a completed row of deep half double crochets. Now I use these deep half double crochets. I've got a couple of different headband patterns that I use this stitch for, and I like the look of it for those headband patterns. It's really just gives a different look to your crocheted projects. I'll do another row here, so chain 1 and turn, and again I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go below the bar right into this space, not up here like I traditionally would, so hopefully you can see that. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. So really this kind of middle bar right here, that's what I'm going below. Typically I go above it for a half double crochet. For this stitch instead, I'm going to go below it, and that's really the difference between the two of them, above or below. So for a deep or a below the bar half double crochet, I'm obviously going below that bar. I'm going right here. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Everything else mechanically is exactly the same as any other regular half double crochet stitch. Really, all it is the placement of the hook when you place it into the previous row's stitches. So again, below the bar. So the nice thing about it is I feel like it gives tighter, I guess, weave to my crocheted projects here. I'm going to get to the end of the row and I'm going to pull in this other sample here that I had at the beginning to show you here. So this is my deep half double crochet stitch. So you can see what that looks like. Here's one side, here's the other side. So you can see it kind of makes a little bit tighter of a weave. Now if I bring in and we compare it to a regular half double crochet, you can kind of see the difference here. Notice with a regular half double crochet, you kind of get this little line right here, whereas with a deep or a below the bar half double crochet, you don't get that look. So it is a little bit different look in the end, and that look is simply created by the placement of our hook. So it's not a huge difference, but it does make a little bit of a difference. Again, the biggest thing is this kind of squiggly line that's created by the regular half double crochets, and that's the bar there. We're eliminating because that bar is getting taken up into our half double crochet stitch. And that's the deep or the below the bar half double crochet stitch. Really quite simple to do, but it gives a different look to your half double crochet projects. And like I said, I actually use it quite a bit in a few of my patterns and my projects. So if you want, you can check those out. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and give me some feedback on this video. And I hope you guys have a blessed day.